I think that's when Greg and I met, wasn't it? Greg Godfrey. I would fall under the title, The Day I Met Godfrey. We went to Castillo Ranch and practicing for Travis's, I guess his second year of the 250 Supercross class, the big bike class. And biggest race of his life coming up. We were at Castillo Ranch. We spent Christmas out there, New Year's out there. Didn't acknowledge either holiday, just working, getting things straight. And Travis and Gary Bailey, in their infinite wisdom, had built the jump that was about maybe 7 feet high, and the projection was supposed to be about 200 feet over top of barbed wire fence up to the top of some cliff. And I arrived, and as soon as I got there, Gary and Travis were staring at this jump and this landing. I said, Travis, do not do that. You can do that whenever you want when the season's over. I said, right now, you belong to Suzuki. Do not do that jump. And every day, for 5 days, I was working with Travis. No, do not do that jump.
Castillo Ranch is a place for non-crashing people because there's big jumps, there's rocks, just treacherous elements that if you're a fragile guy, you don't need to be putting yourself in harm's way there. So,
and I kept coming up to this jump, and I'm thinking, something just doesn't feel right. You got to hit a jump. It was like
way too fast. It was too short of a takeoff.
It was 5th gear pin, and the takeoff was like 15 foot tall. But when you hit it going 70, you just slam.
And I went back and I ran the loader to build some alternate jump they could do. And some little kid on the 50 pulled up and says, Mr. Pastrana, he says, Travis is hurt. So he did the big jump, didn't he?
He looks like, oh, he's got it, he's got it, he's got it. And all of a sudden, the front end just dips and throws it. It was very weird.
It didn't really go like that. I came up to it, I'm thinking, it's just a practice run, it's just a practice run, it's just a practice run. Keep telling yourself it's a practice run, okay, now it's too late, you can't back out. I hit it, and the second I hit it, I didn't really collapse into the bike, but it just endoed me right over the front, and I'm thinking, all right, I can stay on and land on my head, or I can bail off. And I should have bailed off earlier and just done like a Superman pose, which, you know, would have been cooler. But no, I landed. And the funniest thing was, I was so excited. It was the most exhilarated I'd been, because Supercross, I'm sorry, it is great. I love racing. I love winning, competing. But I'm bored out of my mind 24/7. You got to train for so long and so hard that I was just really excited just to be doing something different.
Does that have something to do with ADD?
Did definitely. HD, don't forget the H. The hyperactive is what really is, most of my friends are.
And your attention span's how long?
I don't, what was your quote?
30 seconds. You spent attention span of a gnat?
Yeah, thanks, man. That sticks. So anyway, I'm landing and I'm flipping, and I couldn't tell what my knee, I ended up blowing my knee out. I bruised my tibia and my femur, put a big old dent, and it pretty much put me out of the Supercross. But I'm laying there going, wow, I'm alive! I just flew 150 feet, landed, and it was fine, kind of. I mean, technically.
Well,
I was pretty excited.
It got a little intense after that, didn't it?
Yeah, I was livid, and I told him that. I said, Travis, if you want to do freestyle, fine. Quit the factory stuff. Just do freestyle. I said, but right now the factories own you. You can't do this kind of stuff. And I was kind of hard on Greg that day, but he deserved it.
I've never seen him like that. In my whole life, I've never seen my dad that upset.
And I felt responsible for it.
And my dad made sure Greg felt responsible for it.
So it was kind of a bad situation, but I think we've worked through all that now. I think.
He still doesn't like camera guys. He knows I'm an idiot in front of cameras.
I call it the $1 million jump, because that's about how much money he lost on that jump. I don't know how much Nitro pays him. I think he's gotten, what, $6, $7 from Greg on Nitro, but not 100 or 1,000, $6 or $7. Oh, Greg, that 15% you promised, where the hell is it? That's all I know about that.